Listen.
Get nerdy with me.
Another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me starts
now.
Yeah, you want to do it now? Let's go now. I'm Jack Lutz.
Troy Stegner.
And another really cool issue that's picking up a lot of heat. A lot of heat, man. Very popular right now. And this goes back to Wolverine issue 66.
I think, yeah, it's in the 60s.
66 with Mark Millar. And now it's got its own run, independent run. Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan.
What do you think of this series? By the way.
The original one, I loved it.
The original takes place in the future, the Marvel future, and Wolverine has refused to pop his claws. He lives in a dystopian future, of course. What would Marvel be without a dystopian future? No, it's a paradise future. No, it is a horrible future run by the U.S. now. It's split up.
The villains won.
The villains won. They realized, hey, we outnumber the heroes. Let's team up.
Kind of thanks to Wolverine, actually.
Yeah.
Won't tell you that's the surprise you need to get by reading it.
If it weren't for Wolverine and Mysterio was the one that did his thing.
He did a number on him.
Did a number on Wolverine, and the future now that Wolverine is in. The United States now is chopped up. Different people own the United States. They run the United States.
Dr. Doom has part of it.
Right. And
Red Skull.
The Hulks. Bruce Banner now went off the reservation, and now he has his own reservation with his own inbred family.
Him and Jen, She-Hulk. She was the only one who could...
Yeah, that could take his seed.
Yeah, they have a bunch of redneck Hulks.
And basically, Wolverine lives on the property. And he has refused to pop his claws because of this tragedy that happened before. And he lives on, again, the section of land that the Hulks own. And he's a family man, married, kids.
Yeah.
And it leads to this odyssey, really, that Wolverine must go on.
He needs money for rent. Mm-hmm. Hawkeye came, gave him a proposition.
And he can't see too well.
Yeah, when you're blind. Hawkeye goes blind.
He's blind.
He's no less lethal, though.
And he's still driving. Somehow, somewhere.
Like I said, he's no less lethal.
And it leads down to one final confrontation to Wolverine and the Hulk. But before that, you saw a really awesome fight between... a showdown between Wolverine and the Red Skull. Oh, that went down pretty well, too. How the Red Skull had this trophy room of all the heroes that he conquered and that he has defeated. Really, that's just a war room to Wolverine.
Yeah.
And you'll see really the final battle between Wolverine and Bruce Banner, the Hulk.
That was...
You're speechless to it. I know you really like this series.
It's such a great image. Because...
The way... But don't spoil it. I know.
Yeah, you think the Hulk is won.
Yeah. You think he's won?
No.
Nope.
No. Let me tell you, there is something that can cut through the Hulk's skin.
That's right. Right.
And Wolverine knows what it is.
Mm-hmm. And it ended really well, too. But it was very somber. And I remember reading this now that they're going to be doing an Old Man Logan run. And I'm like, wow, how do they... I was very apprehensive at first.
Post-Secret Wars, they kept Old Man Logan as a series.
Yeah. And
there's even talk that the next Wolverine movie may follow that storyline, since Deadpool did so well with the rated R.
Yeah. How are you going to do that, though? Because Hulk is in a different... He's in a different franchise, Marvel Universe. He's owned by Marvel, not...
Get him on loans. They loaned Spider-Man out.
Yeah.
So they can loan...
I really want to see Fox Marvel...
get married with those guys.
Why don't they work together? It's just... here's the thing. It's money. They want to share the money because it's a money-making machine. The Marvel Universe right now. They can do no wrong. Unlike DC. Batman versus Superman.
That's a different discussion.
It's a different discussion for a different time. I think that would be very interesting to see if they could pull it off, but you would have to have a lot of people on loan.
Yeah.
It's just so dumb right now. Marvel U needs to be under one umbrella. However, we digress, we digest.
Right.
This Old Man Logan run is really good.
Just him going across country on this mission with Hawkeye, you get to see all the villains sections and how they run it.
And so
third world country type.
Yeah. So the solo run is, again, Wolverine sent back in time. He's now back in time, and he's thinking that if I go back in time now, I can prevent all this effed up stuff that happened to my family. But he realizes, okay, Bruce Banner isn't the Hulk. Certain people are different now. I'm not in my own timeline.
Right.
Not in my own timeline now. So you have a guy that is out of place. Like, it's a reverse Captain America, really.
Yeah.
It's a reverse Captain America. Guy back in time, out of place, doesn't know what's going on here.
And that's the Secret Wars, Old Man Logan.
Right.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the first one.
Right, yeah. This is the solo series now.
Right.
Of Old Man Logan. I think we're on the same path here now, right? Okay, good. But I dig it. I totally dig it. What do you think?
The new one or the old one?
Both.
The old one I absolutely love. The new one I'm still, I haven't decided yet. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just kind of.
You're seeing it from a business perspective.
I'm waiting for something to happen in it that's going to grab me and say,
okay.
oh, yeah, now.
Okay,
now I see.
I can see that.
Yeah, he's just kind of floundering around, and at least that's my take on it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not bad.
It's early right now.
Yeah.
It's early. So if you want to go back still and get issues 1 through 4, 5 right now, you can totally do that. So it's not too late to get the solo series. But however, get the trade paperback with the Mark Millar run of Old Man Logan. You definitely got to get that. That is that's a recommendation from us.
Yeah, that's one of my top probably 10 stories from Marvel.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's.
What was it that you liked so much? What was it?
I think seeing the
take.
villains actually win, what would happen, and they turn all their little sections of the U.S. into third world countries under their rule. How him and Hawkeye just basically went all the way across the country, got captured, woke up in Red Skull's trophy room and killed Red Skull. Then grabs freaking Iron Man's boots and flies away.
Yeah, and Wolverine flies away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he realized he had to get back home.
Yeah.
Something bad was going to happen.
He had to go pay the rent.
Read it. Check it out.
Good book. And the new one, I can see if they keep following along the same line there are, I think it's going to be really good.
It's got me every month, man. What's going to happen? And because here's the thing. Wolverine being dead right now in
the main universe,
in the main Marvel U, this is as close as it's going to get to having Wolverine.
I just hope they don't keep him dead too long.
Yeah,
like they did with Nightcrawler.
Oh God, yeah. How long was Nightcrawler off for?
He was the hottest thing.
That makes no sense. Marvel
hottest
makes
character out there. They kill him off.
That makes no sense.
He was dead for over 5 years.
Right,
bring him back and nobody cares.
It's very childish. Very childish.
Over the reasoning behind it? Yeah.
Over the reason, because we don't own Marvel. We don't own right now the X-Men universe. We don't own Wolverine. We're going to kill him off. They've done that to so many other characters. And it's... I mean, it's a cash cow. Comic-wise, Wolverine was always a cash cow. He was always a very popular comic book with people's pull list. And you kill him off. And what's going to happen when they bring him back? Will he have that same impact? Will comic fans care as much? Yeah, as a business perspective, what do you think?
That's the scary part. Because everybody thought, Nightcrawler's so popular, we'll just bring him back whenever. Nobody cared when he came back.
And here's the thing: people are going to be like, I cared when it came back. My buddy cared. My buddy was scared.
So there's 3 of you.
Right. All right. A lot of people. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Yes.
And I want Wolverine back so bad. And this is as close as it's going to get as to having Wolverine. I'll take Old Man Logan. I'll take him.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Check it out. That'll do it for another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me. Old Man Logan, recommendation from us. Both the Mark Millar run and the independent series right now with his own title, Old Man Logan. Definitely get it. All right, that'll do it. I'm Jack Lutz.
It's Old Man Lutz.
Old
Man Singer.
I can't pop him.
Yeah, they're...
Good night.
And sleep tight.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what